For Christmas yoga, we are going to spend quite a lot of our practice today pretending to be Santa. Hence the but to begin with, we're just going to do a little breathing practice, okay? And this is where our candle comes in, all right? So first thing to do is get your candle, and you're either going to hold it in front of you or put it on a little chair or table in front of you. So I'm going to bring ours in here. You can have one each, or you can share a candle. Guys, do you want to come in here now and gather round? And Theo, you can share this one with me. You two can be there, and Theo, you can be here. So let's sit or kneel. So if you want to sit, you're going to sit in crisscross applesauce. Okay, guys, show them crisscross applesauce. Ta-da. Okay. Show a sad back, please, Theo. Oh, there's a sad back. Show a happy back. There we go. Up like little meerkats, sitting tall. Okay, so I'm going to light the candles. Now sit in crisscross or kneeling, and don't wobble the table. All we need now is a Christmas disaster. Fire element everywhere. Okay. Okay. Now, so what are we doing? Well, here's what we're doing. We're going to sit, get yourself comfortable, get your candle nice and near. And we're going to take a breath in through the nose. Now you've got to be sitting steady or you'll set your house on fire, okay? So especially you, Theo. We think Theo is like Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter. If there's something that could be knocked over, Theo knocks it over. So, okay, so we're gonna take a long deep breath in through our nose without touching the candle. We're going to keep our hands on our legs, and when we breathe out, we're going to blow the breath out through our mouth, but we don't want to blow the candle out. We just want to make the flame move a little bit. Will we try that? So let's do it one time, see what happens. Breathe in. Oh, Yevon's went out. Did yours go out? Is it still alive? That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Try again. Theo, I swear, if you knock that over, honey, it will go down in history. Okay, so breathe in through your nose. Now breathe out smoothly through your mouth, like really gentle, and make the flame dance. Good. If you're getting good at it, like Theo and Toby, do it again. Breathe in through your nose, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth, just trying to blow it so gently, but not blow it out. If you're going to laugh, you better look away. So hands down, that's it. Try it again, breathing in. Is it still lighting? And then breathing out, make it dance. Oh, ours went out. We were doing so well. Let's try one more time. I can't light ours again. Oh, there we go. Last time. Ready? Now see if you can do it. Even you're getting there. Go ahead, Theo. You do this on your own. Good. So now we're going to take a big breath in and we're going to blow it out. Ready? Toby still hasn't blown his out. These guys are not the best demonstrators. Well done. So what that is called is candle breath. We might do it again later, maybe, okay? We can definitely, you can do it again another time anyway. Now you've learned it and you know how to do it. And the reason that we started with it is because we're going to use that candle breath loads of times today in our yoga postures, okay? Let's come to our mats and we'll get started with a bit of moving, okay? So, it is Christmas Eve. I mean, it's so late on Christmas Eve that it's kind of Christmas morning. And Santa is delivering the very last of his presents. So he comes into the sitting room of his last house. And there in the sitting room is a huge, beautiful Christmas tree. So our first pose is Christmas tree. So you might know tree pose already from yoga. So tree pose, a bit like this. We can have our toes on the ground. We can bring our foot up. You could even bring it up a little higher. How do we make this into, amazing guys, into a Christmas tree? Well, you do it with your partner. So that might be your mommy or daddy, or it might be your brother or sister. And if you feel really wobbly, you can do it with your back at the wall. Evie, do you want to be my partner? Okay, so you stand beside me, and here's how we do it. You put your hands around each other, and then the outside leg goes out. Now don't try to, oh jeepers, it's so much harder with the partner.
It's easier.
She says as she pulls me over, it's easier. And then the top hand, your other hand, reaches up. Even you take your hand up to the sky and reach my hand here. And you see we make Christmas tree shape. Oh my goodness, guys, that's amazing. Now where's your candle breath? So big breath in. Imagine you're blowing that candle and you don't want to blow it out. Amazing. Come down and we'll try the other side. Did you notice the way the candle breath helps you to get steady? Come this side of me, Evie. Try again. So you got to stand the other side of your friend. And if it's, oops, Daisy, if it's really wobbly, you can do like Theo's holding the island a little bit. You can also keep your toes on the ground. Or, perfect, lean, even we're going to do this. We're going to lean against a wall. I can see Chloe and Sam doing that, and it was, just as I said it, it was working very well. So find your balance. Okay, hands up. Make your Christmas tree shape. Good. Big breath in through your nose. Look, I'll hold your hand like that. Don't worry. It isn't. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth, blowing your candle, but not blowing it out. One more breath. Fabulous. Come on down. And we are going to turn ourselves into Santa's sack. Okay? So, to be Santa's sack, I want to make sure I'm on the right microphone here, guys, so you can hear me properly. Yeah, you can. To be Santa's sack, we're going to sit on the ground. We're going to bring our toes out in front of us. And we're going to hold on to the back of our knees. Draw your belly button into your body. That's it. Lift your head and shoulders up. And now lift your toes. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, imagine you're blowing that candle. Maybe the candle's on your toes. Maybe each of your toes is a candle. One more breath. Can you feel the breath on your toes? Amazing. What Santa pulls out of this sack is a rolling ball. Are you ready? Move forwards on your mat. The one thing you got to watch out for with rolling ball pose is that there's nothing behind you. Are you ready? Hold the back of your knees, tuck yourself into a little ball, take a big breath in, breathe out and roll back. And then roll up again. Perfect. Keep going. Rolling backwards and forwards. Yes. And it's like you're giving yourself a little massage. That's amazing. Well done, Christopher. Well done, Nikki. I see you, Sophie, Chloe and Sam. You're amazing. You're amazing. Keep it going. One more. Breathe out and come up to sitting. Okay, brilliant. What else is he going to take out of that sack? Oh, I remember now. It's quite big. It's a rocking horse. So we're going to come onto our tummies. Now, if the mummies and daddies are doing this with us, I think we're not going to be bendy enough yet. We're not warmed up enough yet to do what the kids might be able to do. So we've got two options. One is what Theo is doing. Toby, go ahead. What Evine's doing, hold your feet and rock like that. Second option, hands on the ground. Rock yourself up and then rock yourself forward, lift your legs. So you're rolling. Yeah. I knew you kids are so bendy. Breathe in, breathe out.
Ow.
Breathe in one way, breathe out the other. Keep it going. Go again, Evie. I'll have a look and see how you're getting on. Holding your ankles. Breathe in, lift up. It doesn't have to be big. Tiny. Yes, Toby. Good. Okay. Let go of that rocking horse. Theo, you're very good at it. Oh my goodness, well done. Chloe and Sam still rocking away, and Christopher and Nikki. Wow. Let go of your feet now, guys. Bring your hands down to the ground. Come onto your toes. We're going to stand on our feet, and then we're going to hang down, because the last thing he's taking out is a rag doll. Do you know a rag doll? Nope. Like, they have no plastic in them. They're just like really floppy. And they just kind of hang like that. So if I was holding you by your hips, you rag doll down. Raggy doll. That's it. Good. So go. No, I'm not going to lift you. Yeah, perfect, guys. Look, see, swinging their arms. Bow your head, sway your body. Big breath in through your nose. Does it bend your knees more? If it hurts your back, bend your knees. One candle breath. And then, like your rag doll is coming to life, start to breathe in, straightening up. Rag doll turns into a person, turns into Santa, about to leave the house and step outside to find his reindeer waiting. Stand on one foot, waiting, not fighting. Stand on one foot and take a big step back with the other foot. Good. You make your legs like really strong reindeer legs. Now lift your arms up to be the antlers. And does anybody know a thing called horse breath? You take a big breath in through your nose, and when you breathe out, I'll come to the camera, you do this with your lips. You give that a go. It's a big breath in, that's it. And then breathe out. One more time. Well done. Okay. Step your foot forwards. We have to do the other side. So Theo, back on the other foot. Big step back. Things are getting silly. Bend the front knee. Make your antlers. So the bigger you step, then the bigger stretch you get. You bend your front knee, make that leg so strong. Breathe in, antlers to the sky, horse breath. Not that, you're not a car starting up going for a drive. You're a horse. One more time. And then we step up. Okay. A really fun one is going to come now, okay? Everybody's got a partner, don't they? We're going to need a partner here. We are going to be Santa riding on the sleigh. Now, Toby and Evie and you join together. Roughly the same size people together, but if that's not possible, so if it's a child and a parent, I'll show you how you do it with Theo. So Theo, you go ahead. One person lies down on their tummy, and then we'll swap. We'll take turns. So Evie, let me just explain here with these guys. One person lies on their tummy. This is the reindeer, as you can tell. And then this is Santa. Santa is going to sit here in the sleigh. So the reindeer is sort of the sleigh as well. You bend your legs and make a little seat with your feet. Got it? Now, Toby, whoa, don't. No. Now, you got to be very careful of your reindeer. Okay, Santa? The reindeer lies on his tummy, reaches his arms back, and then Santa lifts up the arms. Now they're the reins. Okay? Good. You've got it. Excellent. I can see Sam and Chloe. Now, I was going to tell you, if one person's much bigger than the other, so if it's an adult and a child, Theo and I will show you. Theo is the reindeer. He bends his knees. I'm not going to sit on his feet. I'm going to kneel behind him. Put your legs against me. Give me your arms. Are you ready, Theo? You're going to lift. So his legs are against me, and I can lift him up. Yeah. Giddy up, Theo. Good. Big breath in, candle breath out. Down you go. Good. Time to swap. We swap it over. Theo, do you want to do me? So this works well with the adults on the ground actually, and it gives your back a really lovely stretch. Make your feet nice and strong. Don't drop Santa. Take your hands back. Theo, you're grabbing my hands. You ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Candle breath.
Yeah.
Feels good. Theo, keep those feet on the ground.
Don't
That's it. One more breath. How's it going? Oh, it feels really nice. Good. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I see Christopher and Louise giving that a lot now. Perfect. Bring it on down. Well done, everybody. Santa can get off the sleigh. That's a fun one, isn't it? Up we come. So if you've been the reindeer, you might want to give your back a little stretch. Come into mouse pose. A little mouse is after creeping onto the sleigh and is hiding. Show them mouse pose, guys. My favourite pose. Oh, little head on the ground. Tucked in really tiny. Take a breath in through your nose. Candle breath out through your mouth. Feel so relaxed and quiet. Good. Let's breathe in and come up onto our feet. This sleigh is flying over rooftops. We need our partner again. You two go together. I'll go with Theo. And if you don't have a partner, you can do this one with your hands on the wall, or I'm using a window here. You put your hands up high and you have a little stretch like that. Your hips out behind you like you're bending forwards. With a partner, hands together, push your hands up high. Now wait, Theo, step back a bit and you don't lean in like a tower. You bend at your hips. Push your bum back behind. That's it. Feet a bit wider. Bend your knees a bit if you like. Stick your bottom out and your hands up. No, Theo. Breathe in. Theo, I cannot support that crazy position. It's terrible. Yes, Theo, Toby and Evie have it. That's perfect. Oh, well done, everyone. That looks perfect. Step it back. Come in together. Come in together, separate, and turn yourself into a mountain. Mountain pose, feet apart. In fact, what we do for mountain pose, we start with our feet together. We make a slice of pizza with our feet by turning our toes out. And then we turn our feet into chips by turning our heels out. And we stand strong and tall as a mountain. And as the sleigh is flying over the mountains, alongside us, a flock of birds. Stand on one leg, reach the other leg back and open your arms like wings. You could do magic bird too, you can let those wings flap. Candle breath, everybody, big breath in, it's going to help you balance, look where you're going. Brilliant. Swap it over. Stand on the other foot. Did you bash your own hand? Okay. We have a new Neville in our family. Stand on the other foot. We can. And you reach the other leg back. Theo wants to pretend, he's insisting that the sleigh is almost crashing into the birds. You can visualize that if you like. Or you can stay.
What he thinks is a magic bird, but it's actually just a crow.
Okay. Or we can stay nice and calm. Big breath in. Blow the breath away. And bring it down. We're not doing crow today, we've got too many other ones to do. The other one we're going to do is Santa's flying over the sea. And down below him, he sees fish. And one fish, which he sees, but it's okay because he's up in the sky, he's safe. Shark. Come down onto your tummy. Reach your hands back behind you and you make a fin, a shark fin. I like shark. And breathe in. And you lift your fin, that's it. Lift your head, lift your head, breathe. Now your candle breath. So breathe in through your nose, blow your candle. Toby, your candle just went out the way you blew there. Try again, gently.
Chasing the fishy.
Good. Chloe and Sam, I'm so impressed. Nikki, Sophie, Christopher, amazing. Bring it on down. And we're going to come into dolphin pose. So you lift your tail up, you put your arms on the ground, so you're on your elbows. It's called your forearms, even though there's two of them. Forearms on the ground, yeah? Lift your knees, lift your tail into the air. Yeah. Take a breath in. Now your elbows on the ground. Remember, forearms on the ground, tail in the sky, knees up. Breathe out and don't blow out your candle. Your head is off the ground there. Good. Come on back down and be a little tiny mouse again. Or what you could be here is a rock along the shoreline. Breathe out, relax down. Amazing. Take another breath. Blow your candle and don't blow it out. And then the other thing that Santa sees out in the middle of the sea is an iceberg. So we're going to put our hands down on the ground. We're going to lift our hips up. It's a bit like dolphin, it's downward dog, but today it's an iceberg. Hips up, knees up, head down. Breathing in, root your hands right down into the bottom of the sea. Breathing out, lift your iceberg tip way up high in the sky. Amazing, Toby. Oh, Evie, one more breath. Keep with it, honey. Breathe out. And then down we come. He's coming into land. He sees his home and he's coming into land. Here's how we're going to land. Come up on your feet. I bet the kids will be better than the adults at this because this is hard for an adult. We're going to cross our legs. Ready? We're going to come and sit down without using our hands. I challenge you. Go ahead. Evie sat down too hard and banged her bum. Some people fell over backwards. They're back in rolling ball pose. If you manage that, now you got to stand back up without using your hands. Cross your legs and stand up. Oh, very good. Try it again. Oh, wow. No, it is not easy. It is not easy.
Just keep your arms high.
Amazing. Oh, Toby's taken it to a new level with crossed arms. I could not do that. Try your legs the other way. Cross your legs the other way. Sit down. Oh, the 45-year-old hips don't enjoy that. Ready? Keep it good. Let's try again. You're so lucky if you can still do this. That means you're young, you're fit, and you're flexible. Doesn't matter what age you are. Let's go again. Well done. And we're going to stay down. Evie's crash landed about 4 times. Amazing. So he's home. And do you know what the first thing is he does when he comes in? He checks that all the elves are in bed. And the elves sleep in bunk beds. So we're going to do bunk bed pose. And the bigger person should be on the bottom of the bunk bed. If you're about the same height, you can then swap and change positions. But to begin with, the bigger person on the bottom. Toby, would you demonstrate this, please? Lie down. He's the bottom bunk, hands up in the sky. Evie is the top bunk. Now, Evie, you're going to turn around, face his feet. Put your hands on the ground, either side of his legs, near his ankles, but it depends what height the top person is. And then she brings her legs back. Toby holds her ankles and lifts them up. Now, the key thing here is this top bed, like a plank of wood. Lift your really strong tummy. Toby, you are not being responsible for her legs. You've got to keep them straight up in the sky. Okay, we'll try again. So give it a go, guys, if you think you're ready. And the key thing is Evie's got a very strong tummy, and she's going to keep that strong tummy lifting and your head in line. Try it one more time there. I better stay with, swap over. Once you've tried it then, oh, well done. Sam and Chloe, brilliant. So you're going to swap it over. Yeah, I'll just see how everybody's getting on. Good, Nikki. Good, Nikki. Don't bend in the middle. Christopher, fabulous. Amazing. Good. Brilliant. Are you swapping over? Very tricky with the adults on top. I'd be like, oh, wow. Amazing, Nikki. Sam and Chloe, the bunk beds collapsed a little bit. I think they'll give it one more go. Brilliant. Theo, do you want to do it one time? Okay, we're going to try it here. Do you want to come on my mat? It's a bit more comfortable. You want to be on the bottom? Okay, we're going to play with this just for another moment. Turn around the other way. Good. The person on the bottom has to be very responsible for the person on the top. Keep your arms straight and just don't drop them because then they'll drop on top of you. Okay, hold my legs strong, Theo. Got me? Candle breath, breathe out. And then feet apart to put me down.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
We just made it. That's good. Theo, I think we'll move on and we can do it later because the guys have all done it about 10 times.
Someone goes on the bottom bun.
Oh, no way. Never put somebody actually on the bed. Okay. So now the elves are all asleep in bed. Santa's exhausted and he wants to sit down. So he sits down. Do you want to do one more little challenging one? Have you still got a bit of energy there? Okay, this is one more little partner pose. It's called double chair, super challenging. And you're going to stand back to back with your partner. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll start it on the ground. Will we start on the ground or start standing? Chair. Chair. We'll start standing. Toby and Evie are going to demonstrate. Evie, are you ready? Yeah, and then we'll stand up. So you stand back to back, link arms. Don't go too close to, wait 1 second guys. Don't go too close to any furniture. Come this, stand up, listen to me. Come closer because if somebody falls forwards or backwards, you don't want to go headlong into a table, okay? Be in the middle of the room. Link your arms and then you lean against each other and sit down. Sit. Okay, that was disastrous. They're going to try it again. Good, Chloe and Sam, lean against each other. One of you is leaning forwards, push back. And then you try and stand up again. Okay, wait, we'll watch these guys and just see if they get it to come up. Much better. Coming up was good. Try again now going down. Good. So you try and go down, then you try and come up. Let's go on my mat. Theo, we'll give it a go. Slowly now. It's very hard if one person's bigger. It's very hard, but you might be able. So breathe out to go down. Now take a breath in when you're on the ground and breathe out to go up. Good. Do it again. Breathe in when you're standing up. Breathe out to go down slower, much slower. My goodness. Take a breath in. Breathe out to come up. Ready? Go. Oh, there we go. I told you that was hard. Okay. Sit down, Santa. Sit down, everybody. Sit down. Okay, whoa, okay, be careful. You've got to be careful with that one. Never do it in socks and never do it near sharp furniture, okay? Are you ready? We're going to sit down. Do you know what Santa has in front of him now? Is a cozy fireplace with the fire burning. We're going to do fire log pose. Are you ready?
Use the candle.
We're going to...
In front of us.
Because I don't want to set our kitchen on fire. Now we're going to sit down, we're going to lift up one leg, rock it, and this is a log that we're going to put on the fire. So put that down, lift up the other one, another log, give it a rock. Now put it on top of the other log. Ooh, it's a big hip opener, isn't it? Take a big breath in through your nose. And then blow your candle, but don't blow it out. Now sit back and change the logs around. Put the top one on the bottom and the bottom one on the top. Take a big breath in through your nose and blow your candle. Good. And then we'll straighten those legs out. Santa's going to eat a sandwich. Legs out in front becomes a slice of bread. And on that he's got a bit of turkey, a bit of ham, a bit of cranberry sauce. Toby, Santa's putting cookies on top of all of that. A bit of icing sugar, a bit of stuffing, a bit of gingerbread house, disgusting. Whatever you think Santa might like, pop it on, spread it out. That's it. Now a big breath in and make the top half of your body into a big piece of bread and close up your sandwich. Mince pie ice cream in my sandwich. Disgusting. Squeezing out the sides. Big breath in, everybody. You can bend your knees. Good question. You can bend your knees. Blow the breath out. Blow your candle. One more breath.
Blow your candle out.
And we're not going to blow our candle out, we're just going to make it dance. There's a candle in your sandwich. Amazing. Breathe in, let's come up. Santa is nice and full, he's nice and relaxed. The fire is so hot, it's so cozy. He's going to go to bed. So if you have a blanket, go ahead and get your blanket. And you're going to come and lie down on your mat with your blanket over you. So a really nice way to do this so that you're lovely and relaxed when you get there is that you sit with your legs out in front and you put your blanket over your legs, nice and smooth and even, like the snow. And then you hold the end of your blanket up and then you roll down onto your back, holding your blanket so that when you get there, you can just drop your blanket over you and snuggle in. So this is called Shavasana. It's our final relaxation. And a trick that I taught my kids a couple of years ago when they find it hard to settle down and go to sleep is what I'm going to do with you now. It's particularly good around Christmas when you're super excited and you know Santa's coming or really exciting things are happening the next day and you have to get to sleep. So everybody lie down on your mat, and the first thing that we're going to do, and this is kind of new to you guys, we don't do this very much, but it works really well. It's called squeeze and release. We're going to start by lifting one leg off the ground, just lifting your own leg off the ground a little bit, point your toes, flex your toes, point your toes and make your leg as strong and straight as you possibly can. Squeeze all the muscles, squeeze, 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 and now drop it. Now lift the other leg a little bit off the ground. Feel how heavy it is. Point your toes, flex your toes, point your toes. Feel all your muscles holding your leg. Hold it, drop it. Feel both legs flop. Now, lift both of your arms a little bit off the ground. Reach into your fingers, stretch your hands really wide. Make your arms as long as you can. Now make a fist with your fingers, folding your hands in. Folding your hands in, stretch into your fingers, and now flop your arms. And feel both arms so floppy. Okay, this one I know is going to make you laugh, but do it anyway. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum muscles as tight as you possibly can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I knew they'd love that one. And now, flop your bum. You know, feel so relaxed, it's nice. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears and make your face as tiny as you possibly can. Squeeze it, make your mouth tiny, squeeze your eyes shut. Open your face really wide, eyes open, mouth open. Squeeze your face really closed and shut, and now flop. Shoulders down, floppy face. Yeah. Okay. And then roll your head a little bit from side to side, just a tiny roll, side to side. And then let your head settle in the middle, close your eyes. Now here's the technique I was talking about. We're letting our breath come and go as it does on its own. Take a moment and just feel, check, are you breathing? Don't do your breathing, let go of all that candle breath. When you're asleep, you're breathing. That's how we want to breathe now. Pretend to be asleep and watch your breath. Start to count down from 10. So sometimes we even count from 27. You can pick whatever number you want. Today we're going to go from 10. You breathe in and you breathe out, that's 10. You breathe in and you breathe out, that's 9. And you keep going at your own pace, counting your breath down from 10 to 1. And if you lose track or you start thinking about something else, start again at 10. And see if you can get all the way to 1. Try and let your body be really still. And by the time you get to 1, feel yourself relax a little deeper and imagine that you're all snuggled up in bed and it's Christmas Eve. It's really dark. but outside is a starry night and the full moon is shining, just like tonight. You hear outside your window some jingly bells, some Christmas bells. And you get up and you just look out your window and you see floating outside Santa in his sleigh. And he beckons you to come and join him. So you climb out the window and into the sleigh beside him. He's got a snuggly blanket that he puts over you. What does the inside of the sleigh look like? What's the blanket like? What's Santa wearing? What are you wearing? You snuggle in. You can hear the reindeers breathing. You can see their breath. And they start to take off into the night sky. You hear the sound of the bells, the sound of the reindeer, and you feel the cold night air against your skin and in your hair. And underneath the snuggly blanket, you feel cozy. You're going higher and higher into the night sky. You see the stars and the moon. And below you, you see your town, your home, your country. As you go higher and higher, the buildings and the lights, they start to look like Christmas lights. You fly further still now, over the sea, the sleigh swooping higher and lower as dolphins dance in the water beside you. Swooping higher into the night sky, you fly over snowy mountains, over forests. You go wherever your imagination wants to go, hearing the sounds and feeling the sensations of flying through the night sky. You feel so happy. Picture where it is you want to go. And eventually now, it's time to head for home. The sleigh turns around and makes its way back towards your country. Coming in lower and closer, you start to recognize your school, your home, maybe your friends' houses. Coming in lower and lower, you see your room. The sleigh arrives outside your window. You climb out, back into your room, you wave goodbye to Santa. He zooms off and you snuggle back down into your bed. Close your eyes. Relax. How do you feel? And now when you feel ready, and only when you feel ready, move your fingers and toes, give them a little wiggle. Give your arms and legs a little stretch. Bring yourself up all the way to sitting. And you can keep your blanket around you here if you like. And we're all going to come back to crisscross applesauce. So we're going to cross our legs and come up. And then settle again. So you can put your blanket over you, get nice and cozy. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in prayer position. That's it. So take a moment. Close your eyes. And just notice how you feel. So there's no hurry. If you want to be on the ground and stay there and relax a little longer, do that. If you're ready to finish, just listen and think, what do I feel grateful for this Christmas? What is it that makes me happy? And then we always finish our practice by saying namaste, which means that my light bows to your light. So we say it to each other and to the people with us. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste, sleepyhead. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody.